Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, getting the nod on the mound, Freddie Peralta. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go now? Now it's the veteran outfielder, Trent Grisham. Fastball for a strike, and this one is off and running.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
Leading off the afternoon for the
Now
Yankees,
it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
Ball one there.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Let's go, Fred.
Judge rips that one. Puts it away for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Batting third, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just missed.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
And that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one smoked, could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Grisham headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Cut off, throw to third. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ben Rice, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Let's go, Freddie.
Swinging a foul straight back. Peralta, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Bellinger takes his lead at third with one away. That one almost got him. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Fastball almost got him there. Two outs. now 1-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Ryan Weathers. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ronnie Mauricio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground at first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
In the dirt, 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
1 out, base is empty. That one in the dirt, ball 3. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
3-2.
Out towards left center. Bellinger sizing it up. 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
The third baseman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's towards center. Robert moves under it. And there's 1 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
The third baseman, Ryan.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 1 down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
That one at 95 missed up top. 1-2 to count. High fly ball out towards left center. Young sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. So digging in, Jose Caballero. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Just
Oh, that's
missed. Caballero in his 3rd season, 28 years old. And he was born in Panama. Pitches in there. That's strike 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finish. A little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now, Austin Wells. First pitch, just misses.
1-0.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Caballero off of first with 2 away. And a breaking ball misses outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
Brian Weathers will get back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
Semien.
This one in the air center field. Grisham trying to get there. Makes the catch for the out. And here is Brett Beatty.
The designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Weathers fires. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Peralta back to work. Just missed.
Ball, that's low.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one a little bit high. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
And he deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. Polanco makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here comes Bellinger.
Now batting,
It was a triple
left fielder,
and an
Cody
RBI in his first at bat.
Bellinger.
Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Now one missed.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
He's there. He's got it. And there are two down. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter,
Now
Ben
batting,
Rice.
the first baseman,
Struck out
Ben
swinging his first time.
Rice.
Swings through that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Luis Robert Jr.
Luis Robert.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Batting ninth, the left
Next to
fielder,
hit, Jared Young.
Young.
First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
Elly left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2-2 to count.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Ronnie Mauricio now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
2 outs, base is empty.
2 balls, no strikes.
Sliced hard but foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
There you go. Good job.
Juan
Now
Soto
batting,
now.
right fielder, Juan Soto.
And a foul ball. Two outs. That one misses. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw there. Safe. Man at second. Ground ball left side. Now a jump throw. And they get the out. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
way high there. And the count now even up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Young gets under it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty.
Now
here's the third baseman, Ryan
Ryan
McMahon. Fly to left his first time. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Bottom of the 4th, now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fastball for a strike. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at
Up
bat.
next
Smash
for the
that one
Mets,
through the infield
the
for the
first
knock.
baseman,
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Polanco in the box now, takes strike 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's
Bichette to dive back in. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. Here is Marcus Semien. Fly to center his first time.
Marcus Semien.
And fouled off. Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Brett Beatty. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Beatty.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one missing inside. Up and in, 2-2.
We got a full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Jose Caballero. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he chases that one. He picks up his
The
fifth
batter,
strikeout on the hill.
Austin
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Bichette throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
The center fielder, number 12.
Grisham, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch way upstairs. Just missed. That one out to right. 1 away. Luis Robert now. Grounded out his first time up.
The center fielder, Luis
Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right through there, got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
So
2 down now, and here is Jared Young. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Judge going back on it. Way back there and gone. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. So the batting order turns over. And next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. Check swing and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Peralta back to work. That's down and in.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nope. Bellinger in the box, lays off for ball 1. The 1-0. Down the inside corner for a strike. Judge on the run. Late swing, foul to the left. gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now it's going to be Ben Rice. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Now
the left-hander on now, Ryan Hudson.
Number 60.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. And that's outside.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one hit to right. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As they take the lead, 2 runs come in. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Man at second. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 2 in this one.
McMahon.
That one close. Ruled a ball. 1-0. And another ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And downstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. That misses. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And now 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next,
Now
Bo
batting,
Bichette,
third
1
baseman,
for 2.
Bo Bichette.
And that's down and away. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Wells under it. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the
So
first
now it's the
baseman,
4-hole hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that ends the inning. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Now
quality
pitching for
pitches
the
out of
Mets.
him right here. Got to do his
Number
best to keep the
43.
score right where it is.
Huascar Brazoban.
Austin
Leading off
Wells
for the
getting
Yankees,
ready to
the
hit.
catcher, number
This is a
28,
guy who is
Austin
very highly regarded
Wells.
defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three, 2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Grisham.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Got all of that one. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. Yankees up by 3. And Judge spoils that one. That's to third. Bichette. Judge out of the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
Now
run.
batting, the left
Not
fielder,
allowing it to
Cody
stay in the head, but
Bellinger.
going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Let's go, Matt.
A changeup missing. 2-1. And there's a ball.
You can do it, Matt.
And that is out of play. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
63.
Fernando Cruz.
Fernando Cruz.
Marcus
Lead
Semien up now for the Mets.
The second baseman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a
Semien.
fight in this one.
Spits the plate. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Let's go now, Matt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Brett Beatty.
Brett, show 'em what you got.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Sometimes a
0-1
hitter
count.
will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Let's go, Matt.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. The Yankees leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next
1
pitch
ball,
is
2
outside.
strikes.
And that's
Ball 2.
downstairs and outside. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets,
back, and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the 8th.
25.
Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So here's the cleanup
Leading off
hitter,
for the Yankees,
Ben Rice.
The first baseman,
0 for
number
3 in this
22,
one.
Ben Rice.
Raley
1-0.
goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009.
Oh, that's just out.
Started to swing, held up.
Ball, that's it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slur.
Designated hitter.
Here's
Giancarlo
Stanton now.
Stanton.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch misses.
Count
Base is
1-0.
empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another
2
ball.
balls, no strikes. Hey.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. It's 5-1. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ryan
the third
McMahon
baseman,
stepping
Ryan
in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
That's in there. Strike one. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of
41.
the eighth, Tim Hill.
And he's got a
Hill.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So here's Robert
Leading
now.
up for the Mets,
Singy,
the
you
center
got to
fielder,
appreciate a guy
Louis
who's this good defensively. I mean,
Robert.
watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. He swings and fouls one off.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Chisholm makes a nice running
The
catch.
left fielder, number 29.
Jared Young up now for the Mets.
Young.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Nope.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
There's one
Ball
guy
one,
that
no
I can
strike.
think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play,
That ball's
you would
foul.
imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And misses inside. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And he walked
Take
him.
your base, ball
What
four.
a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Now batting,
pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man
Mauricio.
aboard. Stepping in, Ronnie Mauricio. A switch hitter batting right. Just
plate, ball
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Pitch is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one almost got him. And foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Ripped on a line. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. And there's 2 down. New arm out of the bullpen, Camilo Doval.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ball 1 there. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Inside, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jorge Polanco digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one at triple digits.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that's in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Next offering misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hammered, base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Showed willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 2 outs. That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bichette on second. Polanco at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Triple digits on that last pitch. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Garcia.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
That misses the zone. Ball one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next offering is fouled back. And the next pitch is way outside. Slider misses outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Center fielder, number 12,
now here's Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball there. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
The right fielder, number 99.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Ball one, no strikes.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through the...
Out to short. He fires home for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get 2 and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out, but they look like they've worked on that play quite a bit.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
That misses. Now 1-2. Next
Yep,
offering
that
is
ball went out.
outside.
Strike him out.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Now pitching
Save
for the
opportunity
Yankees,
for him right here, and he's
Number
their guy.
53,
Time to lock this one down
David
and get out of here with the W.
Bednar.
And now the
Leading
DH,
up
Brett
for the
Beatty.
Mets, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
You can do it, Matt.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-2. That one's
a ball.
upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's
Now
a
batting,
strikeout.
catcher, Francisco.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So
Up next
last chance
for
for
the
the
Mets,
Mets.
the center
Luis
fielder,
Robert
Luis.
Jr. up now for the Mets.
Robert.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing
0-1
relievers in the
count.
game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Bednar is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely